Hello and welcome to my craft room. My name is Michelle Wells. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from Tasmania, Australia. I hope you can join me for Saturday's Fun Fold. That's what I've decided to call it now, Saturday Fun Fold, because Fridays seem to be somewhat hard for me sometimes. But anyway, at least I can call it Fun Fold Saturday or Fun Fold Friday. So anyway, I'm going to get started. I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to pop my drink somewhere. I've just got myself a glass of water because I was a bit dry and my voice is a little bit croaky, so I'll sit that over there out of the way. So I'm just going to have a look, see if I can find myself on here, and there I am there, hoping all volumes down. So if I hop on, please let me know where you're watching from. Please say hi. And I think that, I don't know if I need to go up a little bit or might move. I just seem to be a little bit, might bring it back this way just a little bit. So, and okay, so that's better. I've just had a look to see how I was, and I thought, well, I'm moving just to my little thing a little bit more, so I'm just making sure it's alright. So today I'm going to use, I've got a card here to show you in a second, but I thought I'd use the new in colours. So I've created a card with the in colours, so I'm actually liking the Oasis, Orchid Oasis. It's a nice shade, like a purple, so it doesn't look purple when you look at it in the book, but yeah, it's a different shade of purple. I was going to bring some of my colours, but my other purple's over. But so we've got the Orchid Oasis. We've got the blue Starry Sky, which is more like a royal blue. That's what I think it looks like. And then we've got the Sweet Sorbet. So that's quite pretty today. I'm thinking about doing a card with that one today when I show you the one that we're going to create. And we've got Parakeet Party. So it's another nice green. I'm going to be using this one as well. And Tahitian Tide, so that's another blue as well. So we're going to use the in colours, and I'm not quite sure which one I'm thinking about, but I'll give you the option. And we're also going to use the Sending Smiles bundle. So I'm going to use this, and I'll show you in a minute how we're going to use it. And I'm also going to use the what are these, 22 to 24 in colours. So this is, I've actually used, I'll show you the card. Actually I'll show you this first, and some beautiful papers in here. So you've got that side there, like you've got your stripes and your polka dots, and on the other side you've got your plaid and a nice flowery piece, and they're all the same all the way through. So you've got your dots, and you've got on the other side. So I'll just show you all the colours. So, and I've got one missing there. Oh no, I showed you that already. So there's all your colours there, and they're all quite pretty. So what I'm going to show you is the card that we're going to create. So I'll leave those out, and like I said, I'll leave those out too, but we're going to create this little card here, and it's already, oh, make sure I don't, and it's folded up already. So this is ready if you was going to mail it in the post, and then you pop it up and it sits like that. So, and it's called a, what did I say, a pop-up easel card. So you've got your little greeting there. So this is what we're going to create today. And this one here, when I was making this, it's actually got sticky tape on the back. So this one will be my, I actually nearly cut it clean off instead of scoring it. So this is going to be my sample. So this is what we're going to create today. So I'm going to show you. So it's got like the little 3D box there, and that's what, so you can open it up, and I haven't put any anything in here, so you can add some more to it. But my other card, I'm going to add a little bit to the inside of here. But yeah, so that's what we're going to create today. So it's called a pop-up easel card. So, and I got this idea from Mixed Up Craft. So I tend to like her cards and that. So, and you can see the little flower that we're using is the flower from the like Sending Smiles. So, but I've used the starry. I've already used this piece here. So which one have we used? I've already used this one, the starry blue or the starry sky one. So I was thinking I might use, which one would you like me to use? So it doesn't really matter because I've got all the colours. So just give me an idea. Would you like to see the parakeet party? Or would you like the Tahitian, I've got to remember what they, Tahitian blue? Or the sweet sorbet? So what would you like? Hi Anita, how are you? Thanks for joining. So I've already used that one, so I'm going to pop that one aside. So which one would you like? I'm going to pop all these out of the way. So I'll stick them up there because I don't need any of those because I've already got all. So this is a card that we're going to create, and I'll pop all these over here too. So stick them all up in front of me there. So we've got sweet sorbet, Tahitian. I'm going to use the flower side because I like that, or the, okay, whichever colour was it? I've already used that one. I can't use the green because I'm going to use the green, but I suppose I could try that. But I really think probably those two colours, or the orchid. So we've got the orchid, and I'm Orchid Oasis, the Starry Sky we've already used, so that's the Orchid Oasis, and the Tahitian Blue, was it, yeah, Tide, or the Sweet Sorbet. So they're the ones that we're going to use, one of those we're going to use. So we've got Tahitian Tide, we've got Sweet Sorbet, and we got the blue. So you actually would like the blue here, the Tahitian Tide. So I can always make another one for this one as well. So okay, we'll go the blue then. So we'll see how the blue turns out, and I can always do another one for another one. So I'm going to pop them out of the way. I will need that one in a second. So we'll pop these out. Okay, so I'm going to pop all these back over here, and I may need to get another one of these ones out because I'm going to, okay, the wrong one. Make sure I get the right one. Okay, that one. So I'm going to pop one of those on the inside this time. So I'm going to pop those all over there, out of the way, and that one out of the way. So, and that one's out of the way too. And you know, silly me, I put an order in, my pre-order, and I forgot to get the cardstock. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I forgot to get the cardstock. I just looked at the papers and like these papers and fell in love with them and totally forgot. I got my catalogues and everything, but I totally forgot to get yeah, so I was really in another world. So alrighty, so we're going to use this one, and I'm also using, and I've lost that one, and I'm also going to use the bumblebee for the inside of the flower like I've used on here. So alrighty, so we're going to get started. So I'm going to pop those over there, and I'm going to go through cutting all the measurements with you today. So you're welcome, Anita. So saying yes please. Okay, so I'm going to grab my trimmer, and hope hopefully I've got enough room on there. So I'm going to start with my basic white, and this, like our A4 size, is a little bit different to like, I'm not quite sure, yours only goes to 11, is it 11 by 8.5, Anita? I'm not quite sure. I think it's 11 by 8.5, 11 by 8.5. So where we've got I think it's 11 3/4 by yeah, trying to think what but anyway, to not confuse you, I'm going to cut this piece here at 4, so you can get two cards out of this, out of the A4 size. You can get 2 cards. So I'm just cutting on the 8 1/4 inch side, and I'm just cutting that down at 4, and we're going to pop that all aside. And then I'm going to open up my arm, and oh, you are too, Anita, don't worry. Lights on, nobody's home, so yeah. Oh look, I don't know what I thought, but anyway, don't listen to me, I'm just telling lies now. So alrighty, 11.5 by, I think there's another girl I know that's Anita, and she's in America, so sorry, got the wrong one. Alrighty, so 11.5 by and don't worry about writing all these measurements down. I'll have, when I send out my my free project sheet, I'll have all the, yeah, you can laugh at me, that's okay. I'm laughing at myself too, so it's been such a deal. So alright, so this piece is 4 by 11.5. So now we're going to score. We're going to score this piece here. I'll do all this while I'm going, and so I'm going to score this piece at 1. So I'm just going to go 1 on this side because it's a lot easier for me, because I've got a big thing stuck in the way on this side. My camera's stuck on the side of me on that side. So we're going to go 1, and then I'm going to flip that around, and the next score is going to be 2. So we're going to go 2, and make sure you don't do what I did and cut it with the blade instead of the, so I actually stuck my card together. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, then we got 4, and this is going to create that little the little box part, and then we're going to go 8. That's right, 1 2 3 4 8. Make sure 1 2 3, so 1 2 3 4 and 8. Okay, so that's our scoring done there. Make sure, yep. Okay, so I'm going to pop that piece aside there for a second, and I've got another piece here that I'm going to cut my pieces out. So I need another piece which is 4 by 4. Actually, I'll show you that you can use the one sheet to create all these bits. So, but if you've got extra bits, so I'll put that piece aside. So I'm just gonna cut another piece down 4 by 4. 4 by 4. When I seen what's her name, Sam from Mixed Up Craft, she made hers 5 by 7, and I'm making mine 5 by 4, but I'm doing mine different to hers because it seemed to be so long and I didn't want it really long, so I've tweaked mine a little bit. So if you ever go back and watch hers, you will understand what I mean. So 4 by 4. So once you've done that, then you're going to score this piece at 3.5. So score that at 3.5. and I'll show you where that piece will go in a minute. So we've got our other base and that base, and I'm just going to cut everything at the same time while I'm here. And then we need another piece which is 5 by 4. When she made hers, she made 5 by 7, and I didn't want it as high, so I took mine down to 5 by 4. So I'm just going to cut that little piece off. That's for my 4, and then I'm going to go 5, and I'll show you what each piece. Yep. So that piece, and then we're going to get our DSP, and I'm going to use the flowery side. So this piece here is going to be 3 3/4, 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. So that's going to be our inside for our matte piece. And then I do need that. I'll see how big that one is, whether I can get, no, not quite. So I'm just going to bring in that other piece, and I need another piece which is 3 by 4. Okay. 3 by 4. Is it 3 by 4? Yeah, it was 3 by 4. I hope if it isn't, okay, yep, 3 by 4. And I think that's all we needed. And I had another little piece here which is 4 by 1 3/4, and that's going to be for our sentiment. So I think I've done actually, and grab this little piece here. You'll have a little piece that you've cut off already here, so you'll need 2 pieces of this, and I'm actually going to put a third piece on. I don't know, what do you think? I was going to pop a piece on the inside of here, so but you don't really see it, so I'll probably stick with the 2. So I need a piece of this one which is, okay, I'm just going to try it. This is 3/4, so I'm going to cut that down, and that's already at the length that you need, so 3/4 by 3 3/4, so you need 2 pieces of that. So I'm just going to get this other little spare piece here, and where am I going? I'm just going to cut that at 3. I'll go this side, it's a lot easier and you've got more. Get rid of that piece, and then I'm just going to cut this one at 3 3/4. So, but it's your choice. If you wanted to put another one on there, you can. So alrighty, so all these pieces here I'll pop aside, so I may need them again in a minute. So, and then I was going to grab this piece here, and I was going to pop, I was thinking about putting a little piece on the inside, because you could always write on the back if you wanted to, but I was thinking about putting a little piece on the inside, so I might do this time. And I'm just going to grab my ruler. I did see it somewhere, and under the avalanche over here, just want to make sure that I get the right, I know it's going to be 3 3/4 one way, so it's going to be 3 3/4 that way, but I just wanted to see, was it that? No. So we've got about 2 3/4. I'm going to go that way, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I thought I might just stick a little bit on the inside. So 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. I'll go that way. By 3 3/4. Right, okay. So now we've got all that. We're going to get rid of this, and I think I've done all the scoring that I need to. So now we're going to start putting this card together. So we're going to grab this piece here and this piece here. So we'll need these pieces to start off with, and they're for all our stamping. And hi Anne, how are you? Thanks for joining. It's been a while since you've popped on. So Alrighty, so this piece here, I'm just going to burnish all these. I'm going to grab my bone folder and yes, oh no, there he is. My bone folder, I found it. So I'm just going to give that, like, score all these pieces here. So, and then I'm going to score this piece here. This piece is going to go down, so it'll go into the center. So I'll put that there, and this little piece here we're going to score up, and that's going to be a little, I'll show you where that's going to go in a minute. So that piece is ready to go. So that's our top. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop glue on that first little tab, so your first 1 inch tab. So I'm going to pop some glue on there, and okay, yep, making sure I'm going the right way. So I'm just going to pop some glue on there. Okay. And I forgot, did I say hello to you, Sally? I did say, hi Sally, how are you? I knew I'd missed somebody on there. So, hi Lisa, thanks for joining. So I'm just gone back to have a look. So I know I did see a couple of names up there. So, alrighty, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pop that. So we're going to fold that one, and we're going to fold the whole lot of this, and it's going to pop down to there. Oh, no, wrong one. We're going to fold that one, and it's going to pop into there. Oh, look, I knew I'd make a mistake already. So, and that's just going to pop there. And that's your little part there for the easel. I knew I'd stick it in the wrong spot. So that's our little easel part for our, but that's okay. Where I put the glue there, it's not going to matter now, because I'll pop that piece over top of there before I do any more. So actually I might go the opposite way this time. Actually I'm going to go the opposite way. So this is the add-on piece that I didn't have in my last the card that I showed you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip that into there, so I don't make a mess with that glue. So I told you there's no mistakes in crafting. So that's what you do. So you pop a bit of glue on one of those and you butt that up against there, so that makes your little stopper when we put the other piece on. So yeah. So now what we're going to do is this piece here, we're going to pop some glue on the inside flap, and that's going to sit on the outside there, like so. You've got that part on the outside, and if you wanted to, if you see on my original card, like my pieces on there, but if you wanted to, you could pop a nice piece over there, but no one sees the back of the card, so that doesn't worry me. So what we're going to do is we've got our little piece, so this is the inside of our card and this is the outside. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop some glue on that folded tab. Make sure you pop it on the inside, so you've got your folds going in. So we're going to pop that piece. Okay, my glue doesn't want to come out. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to butt that up against there, and then once you've got that straight, then then fold him over. So, and that gives you your little easel part to do your easel part, so it sits in there when, and at the moment it's like jumping around, but because it's got no strength on it. But once we get that the strength of the rest of the card, it'll go right. So alrighty, so I'm going to give that just a little burnish down. So I'm going to get rid of that for a second. Or actually I'll do that part first before. So I'm just going to pop this piece on top of the white piece. So Okay, wrong piece, Michelle. And I love the flowers on the back of here, so I knew I was gonna, I think that's what won me with the, so I've actually put another order in now to get my cardstock, so with a few other little bits and pieces that I actually liked. So that's a good thing about pre-order. You can, if you join my team, you can get it early. So just saying. Okay, so I've stuck that piece on there, and it doesn't really matter which way because the flowers all go, the leaves go all different directions, so it doesn't matter if it's like it's upside down or, but I don't know, I think I like it that way. So because you got flowers going that way, you got flowers going, or leaves I'm talking about, they're going different directions, so they're upside down there, so doesn't really matter, I don't think, but I think there is just a little bit of a, if you look at it, they're going, the leaves are going a certain way, so we'll go that way. So that piece there will sit on top of there, but I won't put that on just yet, so until we've popped the white piece on. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these pieces here, and I'm just going to pop these two, and I'll go over what I said a while ago. If you want to have 3 pieces, you can put a piece there if you like. So, but I felt that it didn't need it because no one's going to see that when it's sitting up. And I've got a bit of glue on that one there I need to deal with. So I'm just going to stick that there. And if you wanted to, you can put another little white bit on top of that to write on. But I prefer to write on the back of the easel cards. I don't know, it's just nice, so you can have your, and then no one sees that when you've got, so if someone lifts that up and they look at that, they can't read your card. So but anyway, it's completely up to you however you make this, so but I hope you just give it a go. I knew as soon as I seen it Sam make it, I had to make it myself. So I'm just sticking one on there and on there, and actually, so, and this blue's quite pretty. I don't do a lot with blue, so because I'm a purple girl. So okay, so that's our box part, and this is to stop like your easel from. But I'm coming back with another idea, so watch this space. So, okay, so now that's on, I'm just going to pop that, and I'm going to find my embossing buddy or my rubber, because I've got a little bit of, okay, why aren't you laying down? Okay, there you go. Just got a little bit of glue there that's annoying me. So, okay, so that there, when hopefully, oh, what have I done wrong? Okay, yep, that should go in when I close my card up, and it does. Just make sure when you do that it does fold in, because that way, I think my card maybe, no, I'll work it out in a minute. So just one way it doesn't seem to want to go as well. So I'm just going to give that, and that's why I need to give it a burnish. So just make sure you give them all a good, so you can fold them down easier. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that, pop that over there for a second, and I'm going to grab my piece here. I did try this, but I didn't like it, so I'm going to ask you what you think. I actually stamped sending in Bumblebee, and I stamped a card to say hello in black, but I cut it out, and I didn't know whether I liked that cut out. So what do you think? I'd like your honest opinion. So which would do you prefer it cut out or like that? So, but yeah, and I ended up cutting the end of the G off, so when I was doing my practice one. So, but yeah, because I'm not a very good fussy cutter, and I just don't like that. But yeah, I just wanted to know what your thoughts on it was. So yeah, but I do like that, but I'm going to cut this one down just a little bit. So, but we're going to do all the stamping. So I'll pop that over there. I'll get rid of that one. So I've got my piece here to do my sentiment on, and I've got this piece to do my flower. And I'm going to do my flower a little bit this time, a bit different this time. So I've got my leaves, I've got my flower, I've got my little stamen bit that goes in the middle, and pop that out of the way. And then I'll get my Stamparatus out to do my piece on here. So I'm going to do my flower first, and I'm going to use the Parakeet Party. The label one looks more finished. Yeah, I thought that too. The other one looks sloppy, only because I didn't like the way I cut it. So I'm just going to ink this leaf up. And actually, yeah, I did the leaf first, only because I'll show you, because I wanted to line the flower up. So I'm just going to pop this about there, and I like that green, and it looks like what was that other green that we had? I think my pad's just a little bit too juicy. I need to, but I like that look. It gives a different look anyway. Lemon lime twist, I think it was. Yeah, this one reminds me of that, so I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to stamp my flower, and I'm going to grab another little scrap piece, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So I'll grab that piece of white there, and I'm just going to grab a scrap piece. And so I'm going to grab Tahitian Tide, and this is a very pretty blue, this one. So I'm going to grab my flower, and I'm going to stamp my flower. Yeah, it's really inky, so I'm just going to stamp that one. Yeah, it's got bubbles in it. So I'm just going to stamp that one again down here. Actually, it's not going to make no difference. It's actually looks like it's coming really like changing when. So I'm just going to pop that over there, but I'm going to pop this little flower. No, it just doesn't seem to. It might be just the way it is. So I'm just going to stick my flower up there. And I'm not going to worry about colouring in the centre of this one. I'm just going to do another one. Brand new ink pads, sometimes they are really juicy. So I'm just going to pop another one down there. And I'm just going to let that sit and dry for a second. So pop that one over there. You love the green, it reminds you of lemon lime twist. Yeah, that's what I thought it reminded me of the lemon lime twist. So I'm going to get rid of that blue. Actually, yeah, I am, because I'm going to use the yellow, because I still like the same yellow in there. So I'm going to grab my little tiny one, and I'm going to bring in the bumblebee. And there he is. I've lost him. I thought I did, but I didn't. So yeah, I love the lemon lime twist, so this one would be a nice go-to, I think. So, but I don't need to put it on that one. I'm going to pop this in the center of this one here, and if you don't get right in the center, I just went back over it and sort of filled that in, but it still looks like a flower to me. So okay, pop that away, get rid of that for a minute. Actually, while they're drying, I'll leave them there and I'll come back in and show you what I'm going to do in a second. So I need this out, but I'm going to grab my stamp apparatus, and I've already got my sanding and that on here. And this time I'm going to try to get it. Actually, had it upside down. It goes this way for me. So, and I think I've lost my my chamois. I don't know where it is, so I'm just going to grab. Okay, just going to grab a wet one, a baby wipe, and I think I just need to get rid of that yellow off there. Yeah, it was still dirty because I'll need to situate that to where I want it to go. So trying to get rid of that yellow. That's okay. And I think I cleaned that one too. Okay, so make sure I don't have any bits on my hands. I tend to have a lot. So you think the parakeet party compliments? Yeah, I think they do too. They're very pretty together. So okay, so I've fixed my hands up. So this piece here I'm going to pop into here. I've already worked out where I'm going to sit my card, so I get it an even, like, then I can stick my, but I'm going to pop this back on again. Oh, and look at that, I knew I would. I don't know where I get the yellow from. Okay, seems to be everywhere, yellow and me and inks in general everywhere. So that's alright, there's two sides to this, so I'm going to flip it over. Hopefully I don't, or I'll have to cut myself another piece. So right, I'm going to go this side and pop this back down this side. And hopefully I don't get yellow anywhere. I don't think I've got it anywhere else. So I'm going to take this one off. And we're going to pop that about there. I might go along this side. Actually, I'm going to go this side, closer to this side, so then I don't cut off that little G trimming. Okay, and then I'm just going to pop that down. Not with that one, am I? Oh, I'm having one of those days today. I'll sit you there. Okay, play nice today. How is it every time you do a live, you do the card beforehand and everything goes perfect, and then you do a live and yeah, everything's not playing nice. And look at that, I've still got the residue on there. So I'm just going to go that way. I'm just going to see if I can cut that yellow bit out. Oh look, I'm not having one of those very good days today. No, and it's not going to go. Yeah, no. I'm just going to grab another piece. I just need to cut another piece. So how big's that one? So we're just going to grab my trimmer. I'm just going to quickly to the side here. I'm going to cut another piece. So I might go 1.5 this time. Was it 1.5? Just got to have a look at my notes to make sure. 1 3/4. So I'm just going to, no, I'll stick to 1 3/4, and I'm not going to even cut that because I'll grab my little trimmer and I'll cut them up in a minute. So I'm just going to go this side because I want more on this side than I do on that side. So, and hopefully that might give me more to hold there. So now I'm just going to ink my Memento black ink. So I'm just going to ink this up with Memento and should have a stamp pad underneath there, but that's okay. I'll do this off to the side. So, and I'm going to try to do this in one go so I don't have to redo it again and pull that up. So, and here I go. Okay, so I'm going to push that down. And I find the Stamparatus is good for like these big stamps, so you have more control over them, and I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to wipe all that off, and I'll give that a wipe too, because you know why, I'll have ink everywhere. So then I'm going to grab this little one back here again, and I'm going to pop him down there, just a card to say hello, and I'm going to pop him. I make this look so hard sometimes, but it's not. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm just going to sit him up there because he seems to give me some trouble. Okay, so now I'm going to pop this one, and I'm going to do this in Bumblebee as well, because I want that to match with the yellow in... Oh, I nearly stuck that down. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, so I'm going to grab, just make sure that comes off, and I'm going to stick that right down there. So, and there you go. So I'm just going to let that dry for a second. I could have, it's gone a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not going to muck around with it. If I was sitting here on my own, I'd get that more perfect, but because I'm showing you how to do it, yours will be better than mine. So, okay, so I'm going to grab my little trimmer, and we don't sell these anymore, but I still like to use this one. So I'm just going to grab, probably go there, and I'm just going to cut that down there, and then I'm just going to cut a little tiny bit off the bottom. So, and I was thinking maybe you can make this 1.5. You could probably get away with 1.5. So, okay. And there you go. Yeah, that's about 1.5 by what have I got? 1.5 by 3 and 5/8. So yeah, 3 and 5/8 by would be, but if you want a bigger one, you could. So that's about the same. And then I use my little corner round in my trio punch, and I just rounded those top corners, and I'm going to round all corners this time, and I'm just going to see how I like that this time. So I'm just going to pop that in there, and I'm just going to try this out this time. I like to make cards different, so different colours. So that's that. Okay, so put those aside for a second, except for that one. And I'm going to bring out my little cut and emboss machine, my little baby. Hi Christine, how are you? Thanks for joining. Have lost you. I think it's your end. We'll watch replay. Okay. Seems to be going fine here, Anita. So I still seem to be on. I seem to be live up there. Yeah. I seem to be live still, so, but yeah, sometimes it happens, so, okay, well, everything seems to be fine my end, but that's okay. Late again as usual, and you're never late, so the replay will always be there, Christine, for you. So what I'm going to do is this might wiggle the table, so it's working well down south, so okay. So I'm going to pop this in here, and I'm going to grab my my gorgeous dies. I love this. I love this stamp set as soon as I looked at it, and the dies. So I'm grabbing just this little flower here just to cut the little flower that I've got to bring it up in view, so you can see what I'm doing. And I didn't bring any piece of tape, so hopefully I cut this out straight without needing any. So I'm just going to drag those out there, and I'm just going to pop my top piece on. So, and I did move it, and hopefully I can keep that still without moving it. Okay, I hope. I only need to go through one little cut. So, okay, I've done that without even jumping the camera. So I'm just going to grab those pieces there. I'll pop that back down there. So, and then there is our flower cut out. So I'll pop these back over there so I don't knock anything else around, and I'll remember my die. I better move my die or I'll end up losing that, and I'll pop that back on there. So, but yeah, this is gorgeous. You can actually cut out the, I had this idea as well. I did cut this out. So I had sending, but I didn't get quite the, so these are cut from the dies. So you've got one that cuts out this. So that cuts out that background. And then you've got your other piece here that cuts out the sending smaller. And I did try that, and I didn't know whether I liked that sort of sitting on here. So like there, and I thought maybe it'd be nice, and then so I might try this one and do it on another card, but that's another idea. You can actually, instead of like doing like this way, you can actually have the word, or I could have had this like sitting on there, even that'd be nice. So yeah, I just need to play around with a little bit more. I tried that, and I sort of didn't like how that worked out for this card. So alrighty, so now getting back to my other card, what we're going to do now is we're going to glue this piece down to, and now that the glue, it's dry, you thought it looked great with this way? You thought that looked great down there? I'll make another card because I'll have to redo this, but I was using all the bits and pieces, and I thought I'd try that way. But so I'm going to pop some glue on here, and I have so many ideas in my head sometimes, and yeah, so I'm going to pop that in the middle there. Okay. There goes my phone. I'm not going to run out and answer it because it'll only be a telemarketer or somebody from that wants me to do a survey, or somebody from somewhere else that I get annoyed with. So actually heard a voice then, so it must have been somebody. Could have been hubby. Sound like him. So just having a double check. Okay, just making sure I'm still live. So I'll have to try that way, Christine. So and I'll show you a card with that one on. I can make another one. So Alrighty, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this piece is going to glue onto here. So we're going to put glue all on this piece here. So I'm just going to pop glue all the way on there. So, and then this piece, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop that onto there, and I'm going to just pop it down so I've got the table to get it on there straight. And then that piece there, just going to give it a good wipe down, a good fold down, and then that piece there will sit in there like that. So now you've got the weight on it, it wants to sit in there. So now you've got that piece. Then what we're going to do now is this little flower, I'm going to pop that up on some dimensionals. My other one I didn't do that, but I'll pop the lid back on there. I'm going to grab my dimensionals, they're right here beside me, and I'm just going to I'll use these ones today. Okay, so I'm just going to pop one there and one there, and you need two. So I just want to give this a little bit more, like raise the flower up a little bit more. So, and I was going to do it on the last one, but I didn't. So, and I like to stamp the outside so when somebody looks under it, they can actually see that raised flower, and you can see just under there you've got that nice blue shadow at the back. So I quite like popping that up, and I thought that looked quite pretty. So now all you got to do now is pop your this piece here on, and I've got a little bit there, seems to be okay. I don't know what's happening there. It's just a little bit that's sitting up there, and it's gone now. So now all you have to do is just pop your sentiment on there, and all I'm going to do is run a little bit of glue along here. Make sure you got it on the bottom. Don't do. So that other piece was meant to go there, wasn't it? So so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop this piece, and I'm going to center this piece best I can, and okay, and then stick that there, and then now you've got your sentiment just sitting up there. But if you wanted to, you could just use in this set a card to say hello, so, or you could stamp sending up the back there. It's really up to you. See, I could have had that, even that might have been nice there, sending you, and then just a little tiny little bit like that. So that looks quite pretty too. So yeah, you completely do, or if you wanted to, you could have the same background as the other one. So I won't go on this one, I'll go on this one here. So you could have that with that there, and then that looks pretty. I like that. And if you had that sitting on it like that, now there you go. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to make another one of these, one that's not sticky taped at the back like that one, and add this one. So I'll show you the another card with that one, but there you go. So all I've got to do now is add some bling, and I'm going to use the same yellow as like the bumblebee, like with the little flowers, just to bring a bit more of the yellow out. So, and you think it looks great? Thank you. And so I'm going to grab my, where did I put those? I had them out here earlier, and I thought I'll leave them out because I will need them. Oh, there they are, down there. So I don't know if these are carrying over. I'll have a quick look in my book. So I will say, with the new book that's coming, well, you're lucky you didn't see inside of that. You only seen the catalogue page. So in here, if you're a customer of mine, you will get one of these. They're coming. I'm sending these out because I only just got my order and I've been flat out with my grandsons. But they will be in the post on Tuesday. So they'll be on their way to you. So this starts on the 3rd of May. So this catalogue, but I can't show you on the inside. So I'll just show you that card. But I'm just going to have a look, see if these are available, because I do like these. So, and I'm just going to have a quick look, but I don't think they, well, no, I don't think they are. So that's all right. But I'm going to use some of these today, just for that yellow. So, and I thought I might start using them before they disappear. So I will make a whole heap of these cards. And you looking forward to your catalogue, Christine? Yeah, it's a lot of beautiful stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop one of these tiny little ones on top of the O, the dot for the sending, and then I'm just going to grab two of these sides, and I'm just going to pop one there, and then I'm going to pop the other one down there. So that is your card complete for today. Like I said, if you want to pop anything on the back, if you want to pop something over there to cover that, if that annoys you, you can. But I quite like it. So, but I am going to make a couple more with all the different colours, and then I'm going to pop them on. So which one do you prefer? Do you like the Starry Sky or the Tahitian Tide? So, but yeah, I can't wait to try with the whole different colours. I might even try one like with the green on the background. So the parakeet party, I might try that one, but change up the leaves, or even put the same thing but have a different flower. So, but yeah. So you like the Starry Sky one? You like this one? So it's a lovely card. Yeah, it's a main you can do, like, and on the inside of that one I've actually got actually my sticky tape there's coming out, but I've actually got the inside of there, like I've covered that, and I've just put that on the different sides. So there you go. It's it's an easy card to make. Like, don't let it scare you off, but it's quite pretty and it's so easy to make. So, but I'm just wondering, and they close up. I'm just having a look. What did I? Yep, no, that's fine. And they close up just like this, so you can have, like, you could have had it this way. If you want to have it in a big envelope, it goes, you can have it that way, but because this sticks out, and I wonder if that would fit in our normal envelopes. I've got some here. I'm just going to have to move this so I can get to them. Okay, where are you? So this is just our normal mailing envelope, if I can get one. I don't want to come out now that I want them. Okay, so, and that would fit in there. So this is our normal, if I just wanted to pop this in the mail and send it to somebody, so I could send that and that would go straight in there like that. Or you can have it the other way around. I'll try this one. Or you can bend that in and have that, and that goes down. So that protects it from, so you can have it folded down that way, or you can have it folded down that way. So, but either way, that one like will protect you going through for the, like, you will if you're worried about the bling getting but it might indent, yeah. So you might want to pop something in between there, so just to cushion them a little bit. But there you go. So they fold up easy. They fit into our normal. If it had been the other way around and we'd done the 5x7, this would have been taller, and I don't know if it would have fit. It might have done, so, but I'll have to bend that back down. So, but there you go. So very cute. I loved it as soon as I seen it, and I had to make it. So but yeah, I hope you give it a go, because got yellow everywhere on that one. I'm glad that one's just one that's going to be going out to. But if you have any questions, if you'd like to purchase any of the items, I'll have a heap in. I'll have all my details in the show more box if you watch it back on YouTube. But above this video or below it, I think it's above, I'll have all the details of where you can purchase any of these items. You can ask me a question. You can click on to sign up to my newsletter, where you'll get all the free measurements and that, and like a printout so you can keep it on hand. So, but there you go. So cute little card today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I better go and let you all go and have some lunch, because it's lunchtime here in Australia. So or some parts you might be an hour or two behind me. So hi Norma, thanks for joining. I hope you go back and watch the replay. So you like the starry sky? Yeah, it's beautiful. So but I wanted to but I will have all, I'm going to go back and make all these, so you'll have all, you'll see a picture of them all, and I'll do them a few different other ways, and you can tell me which one you like. So but alrighty then, I'm going to let you all go, and I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, morning, wherever you may be. So, and I'll catch you next time. Alrighty then, bye for now.